You can make a great YouTube video and still get basically no views. And a lot of it could be because of these pictures that I'm going to show you real quick. These are what are called thumbnails. They are part of the packaging that you need to do when you put a video together. And we are going to take a bit of a deep dive into why we even need thumbnails. Before we get too far scaring everybody off of, oh my goodness, I got to create something. Before we worry about fancy graphics, fonts, colors, or expensive software that somebody's going to tell you need to have, let's answer the most basic question. Why does your YouTube video even need the thumbnail? And once we understand that, I'm going to show you a simple way to create thumbnails, and you absolutely do not need to be a graphic designer or a techie person. Let's do it. So hey, I'm Jeff. Welcome to the channel, or welcome back if you have been here before. This is our channel to talk about the how-to of YouTube. So we are going to dive into thumbnails, and let's get that started. Okay, so the thumbnail has one primary function, and that is somebody's scrolling by, they've looked up, searched their titles, and they've been given a bunch of choices, and these would, just as an example, these would be your choices of the videos you're looking at, and the job of the thumbnail is to reach out and catch the person's attention and give you the opportunity for your video to get clicked on. Well, in a nutshell, your thumbnail is to grab the attention. Your title is the search piece that gets them to uh, the page that they want to look at, that has the options of videos they want to watch to be entertained, find their solution, whatever the case may be. The thumbnail does not need to be a fancy piece of artwork. It is a tool used to help you get the click. So next I'm going to take you to a couple of websites, and we're going to take a look at thumbnails, and a couple of these are channels that I've been working on myself beyond my own personal channel right here. So let's go take a look. All right, welcome to the Calvary Church Logansport YouTube channel. This is a channel, a business that I work with and work for, and not a business, I'm sorry, a church, an organization that I work for and work with. But we've been working on their thumbnails and their titles and basically their YouTube package for the past few weeks. So let's take a look and see what kind of differences we can pick out. First of all, these are videos that are fairly current. Of course, when you're working with a church, their content is going to be weekly, or maybe a couple times a week if they have Bible studies that they record, in which we do in this case for this church. But mostly we've been focusing on the main message or the sermons service on Sundays for this church. And as you can see here, we've got some nice big bright text going on. We've got a picture of the pastor here. This is the associate pastor, or the fill-in when the main pastor has to be away. And so here's some others that we got going. Here's one with a Jesus figure in it instead of putting the pastor in. And we can come down through here, and then we start seeing some others. This is what you're going to get normally from YouTube if you do not create and put in your own thumbnail. You're going to get something that YouTube pulled out of the video feed and put it up there as your thumbnail. So I'm not trying to pat myself on the back or say that we've got things 100% fixed or doing so much better, but if we come down here kind of towards the bottom of these older videos, some of these are Bible studies videos like this one and this one. 5 views, 11 views. This one here did okay. Family Connections, it's got 60 views without me doing anything to it. 25, 19, 24, 13, 9, 17 views, 21 views, 9, 25 views. And then if we come back up to the ones that I've been working on, we're starting here. That one was a Bible study, and I haven't really fixed it completely yet, but we do have a better thumbnail on there for it. And then we get into a little bit more consistency on the views. We got 18, 28, 30, 30, 63 on that one, 44 on that one. Jesus 23, 22, 20, pretty consistent, 18, 37, 37, and we're at the top of the list. So this was the most recent one right here. And I just want to point this out that it takes time, and the consistency of putting some decent thumbnails together is going to help with the packaging and help you get off to a much better start if you are just really getting into your YouTube channel. Explain with with this outline here real quick, um, what it is that we're doing with these thumbnails. We're giving someone a reason to stop. The thumbnail is going to catch their attention and say, okay, that's what I was looking for. We're creating curiosity. We're putting the right verbiage or text into the thumbnail so that people get curious and want to click on it to see what we're talking about. We're speaking to a problem or a question. Okay, we are providing the solution, and the thumbnail helps us get somebody looking at it for that reason. We're trying to reach someone beyond people who already know us. So in this particular case with the church, we're not specifically talking to the church membership. We're reaching out to other people so that they can hear the messages that this church puts out there. Okay, and we most definitely, if you've ever heard of the word clickbait, we most definitely do not want to do clickbait. The thumbnails and titles must honestly represent the video. Okay, so without being graphic designers, we are going to put a quick YouTube thumbnail together using ChatGPT. Now, the reason I love to use ChatGPT is that with the proper prompts and a few edits here and there, you can pop off a thumbnail that is going to draw in that attention. It's going to draw in curiosity, and it's going to not be overwhelm for you, because AI, ChatGPT, is going to do most of the work for you. Now, I guess I should do this. With ChatGPT, you can have a free account, and you can make your thumbnails if you're only doing like a video or two a week, using ChatGPT to help you out with different parts of the video, titles, description, and thumbnails. Probably won't be a problem. On the free account, they limit you to how much how many questions you can ask, okay, or how much editing you can do if you're on the free account. The paid account isn't too bad. It's $20 a month. If you're going to be serious about a YouTube channel, then you may want to look at the possibility of upgrading your ChatGPT to be able to use it more productively, such as I have. So yeah, we just go into ChatGPT. I started a new chat right there, get myself out of the way. And I'm going to ask ChatGPT to please make me a YouTube thumbnail for this video I am currently recording. Now yours is going to be maybe, oh, you've got yours already done. You can tell it exactly what you want. I didn't have another one ready to go as an example. But it gives me a chance to show you. Sorry, my typos there. Gives me a chance to show you how simple this can be, creating things off the cuff. Okay, so please make me a YouTube thumbnail for this video I am currently recording. I would like my golf background. You got to think about the pieces of the thumbnail. Okay, so you're going to have a background, you're going to have a picture or your picture, and you're going to have some text in there, and possibly some kind of a symbol, maybe something pointing like a red arrow, or and you may want your expression also. So you're going to want some profile pictures of yourself to give to ChatGPT, and then they will make the expressions for your emotions in the picture. Okay, so I'd like my golf background and excited emotion to my character, and be careful about this because it'll make a caricature for you. So my character or my profile pic might work better. And see the plus sign right here, we're going to add some profile pics in there to help do this, okay? Because even though especially if you're new using ChatGPT, it doesn't know you well enough yet, just to go out and pull pictures and make things look right. So we want to give it as much information as we can. Like my golf background, excited emotion to my profile pic. Please use text referring to how simple it is to create a thumbnail using ChatGPT. And we'll leave it at that and see what it gives us. We're going to go to the plus arrow right here. We're going to try to find some photos. Let's see here, screenshots. See what we've got in here. Here's some of mine. All right. Unknown error occurred. Didn't like that one. Okay. We'll try again. And get back in down here. There's one maybe, as long as it takes it. Took that one. Try to put in 2 or 3 if you can, and if you have already got some pictures showing yourself doing some different things like a smile or a serious face or pointing towards something or saying, what's up, pictures like that, extremely helpful for the program as well. See if we'll take that one. Yeah, took that one. Okay, so let's see what it gives us. And depending on how fast your internet speed is and your computer will be how fast um, to get your thumbnail done. And get out of my way. I want this out of the way. There we go. So we're going to give it a chance here to finish sketching that out. Okay, so this one a little bit over the top for me. Okay, I'm going to ask it to edit the expression a little bit, and I want to get to the point of this without so much text. You really only want 3 to 4 words in here, and I didn't tell ChatGPT that. I just said, use text explaining what we're talking about. Okay, so it's not a terrible thumbnail by any means, but it is one that I think is a little too busy. So we're going to see if we can do some edit here. We're just going to kind of come back down here and see if it gives me edit options here. Nope. Nope, nope. Okay, so we're going to go to the edit option right here. We're going to go ahead and ask ChatGPT again. Let's do this thumbnail with only max 4 words. And let's tune down the emotion. Happy, but not overly excited. Let's do this thumbnail with only max 4 words, and let's tune down the emotion. Why is that misspelled? Emotion? Oh, anyway, whatever. It'll figure it out. And we hit enter, and then we're going to wait. Okay, and I did notice we do have an edit button right there. I didn't have to go down to this area to do this, but this is what it fixed for me. Create thumbnails with ChatGPT, happy face on there. Like, this is pretty cool. I use a golf background sometimes. Sometimes we do some other things, but I like my golf background, and that also helps me to kind of brand my videos as to, hey, you know who I am when you come across this type of thumbnail. Okay, we'll dive into that topic and those strategies a little deeper with other videos, so stay tuned for that. All right, so we're going to go ahead and use this one. All we need to do is hit here to upload, and then we can load it over to our video when we do our back end. All right. So here's what we learned for this video today. A reason why thumbnails are so important. They are the second part of the packaging for a YouTube video, and with the title helping you with the search, people finding you through search. If somebody happens to be scrolling, your thumbnail is going to be the be the one thing that jumps out at them that's going to make them stop the scroll. The title and the thumbnail working together will get you the click, okay? And we learned that creating thumbnails, especially with AI, using ChatGPT as we did tonight, can be very simple. We did one quick edit and we're happy with it. We're going to go ahead and use that for this video. So look for that thumbnail if you do come back to the channel and see. Let's see how this video done. All right. So until next time, we will be working on some more how-to videos here in the very near future. Take care, and we'll see you on the next video.